Hey guys, I have a mofo alert. This is total mofo times three. Three Stooges. 12th house. Get this. 12th house. Secrets. Hidden enemies. You know what the strength card is? This is Russian strength. Guess who had it in their 12th house? Mitch. Acting Defense Secretary Esper. And Elaine Chow. Mofos. Actually, yeah. Darn them all. Okay, you guys. This is the last of the mofos that I can handle. These mofos. Calling them Six Wands Mob is too kind. They're just all mofos. Okay, I am going to show you some things that stood out to me because I had to add to this Tarotscope because I think this month is going to be hopping. Where do I start? Oh, I'll start with the fun one. This caught my attention. Ivanka, in her 10th house, her public house, the thing that everybody sees in the skies, she had the Fool. You know what that Fool is? Not foolery. The Fool always shows up for me for someone who's indicted. So I don't know if that happens to her, big if, I'm not sure if it happens at the full moon or, because that's over Washington, D.C., or it could happen at a different moon, but because it's so public, everyone's going to know. But she is a Scorpio, and I could actually kind of see that happening. So who else is in cahoots? These mofos. Oh, this Ace of Swords on the ascendant. This Ace of Swords shows up way too much because, it's just them slicing and dicing and destroying our government. So, the ascendant, that is the sign that's on the eastern horizon. Like, this is where the sun rises. So the eastern horizon is the ascendant. That's like when you're born, that sign is the sign that gave you life. You took your first breath. So the ascendant is, in my eyes, what fuels. It's very life-giving. Not the soul force, but it's very life-giving. And so then they say when you're reading horoscopes, you need to read for your sun sign, and your ascendant. And that's why sometimes people will be like, if you've ever had anyone try to guess your sign, but they actually guess your ascendant. That's why. They're that important. So this Ace of Swords is an op. We know it's not the sword of truth. That's for sure. It's the shadow side. So the people having the Ace of Swords on the ascendant were Esper, Acting Defense Secretary Esper. I'm telling you, that guy is so dirty. Elaine Chow and Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon. Ugh. In the first house of identity and how they see themselves for this Scorpio season. Page of Swords, the rabble-rousers, the teenagers, the one who are just in your face being, Mnuchin had this, as did Steve Bannon. The Three of Cups I find interesting because this is going to be my back channel card now. So the people with the back channel, Chuck Grassley and Esper. I'm telling you, Esper is no good. Oh, I forgot this one. Temperance. Where's my temperance card? Well, you know what temperance is. That is, like doing the job, blending information, between two sides. Temperance in the first house. So these are kind of your, you know, your gophers are the ones who are out there doing the work, talking between, you know, foreign states or agencies. I can't find it. But the two people with temperance in the first house were Eric Trump. You know what? He's like the direct back channel in my eyes to Mercer and Koch. But Eric Trump and Mitch McConnell, they're both the temperance machines. The next ones, oh, for the third house, this has to do with like communications, digital information, agreements, contracts, electronics, digital stuff, neighborhoods, but I don't think this, it has to do with learning. This has to do with communicating and deal making. So the Five of Cups, despair, disappointment, or the five-continent coup. Steve Bannon had that, as did Rick Perry. Rick Perry's got himself in a heap of trouble, and you know, he's just not very smart. You knew he was going to go under when he was named Energy Secretary, and he had no idea it had to do with the nuclears. Right. Oh. And you know who where is it? The Ace of Pentacles. I don't see it. This is just a note. Guess who had Ace of Pentacles here in a third house for like new monies, probably new contracts? Esper. And Betsy DeVos, her Ace of Pentacles came up in a weird place. It came up in, the 12th house of secrets and hidden enemies. Not only did she have the Ace of Pentacles, new money, but it was reversed. So it was like new bogus money. Like swindling money is her secret. Like, I just wish people could be arrested for my cards. The Queen's Tarot says you're under arrest. Who else? Oh, the Four of Swords on the descendant over here. That was Four of Swords. Eric and Junior. So they're just kind of retreating from, you know, people, humans, normal people. Again, on the 7th house, guess who had the Ace of Swords again? Where does this thing keep disappearing to? Ace of Swords. So like gaslighting people, not the sword of truth. Striking deals, partnerships. Think partnerships. Rick Perry again, but with Betsy DeVos. I mean, Rick Perry, he's so screwed. Another honorable mention. Oh, here's a good one. Where's the Magician? Magician in the 8th house. Life, death, transformation, other people's money, shared resources, taxes, money laundering, transforming money into different currencies. 8th house. That for this month is Rick Perry again. And Acting Defense Secretary Esper. Making stuff happen. The Ace of Swords showed up in the 8th house again. Not the Sword of Truth. This came up with Mitch. And Acting DNI McGuire. So now this has to do with intelligence. DNI McGuire is working with Mitch in the 8th house. In the 9th house of Lands Far Away, Putin's house, I don't understand this one, but Eric and Senator Burr had this for the 9th house. Changing, transformation, death. Maybe they're trying to change something. Maybe I just had sanctions. The idea of sanctions. Yep, that's it. That's it right there. The Queen of Wands, Speaker Pelosi. In the 9th house, Wilbur Ross and Steve Mnuchin. That's interesting because they're associated with banks overseas. So hopefully she's got the receipts. Nothing in the 10th house except for Ivanka's Fool. Acting DNI McGuire, like DNI coats, he has the Empress in the 10th. These people don't, it's like, where's the United States? Hello? In the 11th house, I do not like this one. Hopes, wishes, dreams. Humanitarian, revolutionary. They have the King of Cups. This is not the King of Cups. This is Adam Schiff. For their tax that they're putting on Adam Schiff right now. And that goes to Don Jr. and it goes to Mitch McConnell. Scumbags. And then I told you guys that the last one was the ace. No, it was the strength card. That Russian strength card, because it has to do with blackmail. That's how they control you. Blackmail and threatening your family. And that, of course, was shared by Elaine Chow. Oh, it's acting DNI McGuire, the intelligence. Oh my God, if he is even sharing our intelligence with Russia. Ugh. And Mitch. Acting DNI McGuire, he had the star on the ascendant. So I still don't totally know who the star is. I know I've associated with people who are paying people or people who are being the target. I don't know. But I am done with this mofo hour. I've just had enough. Ugh. Okay, guys. That's it.